Boys and Girls Hairstyles. So I have Debbie with me for part 2 for her haircut, and then it'll be fun because you'll be able to see her color as soon as we style it. So I already introduced her, you know, or if you're just watching this one for the first time, she is related through her hubby. We are cousins through my mom too. So anyway, she is a sweetheart, and we are going to show you her fun haircut. Go ahead and put your head down. So we are just trimming Debbie's hair. So we're just going to come in, take a little bit off. She has a stack on the back of her hair also, which is super, super nice for an easier style and to have your hair look thicker. So if you want your hair to look fuller, it's a good way just to stack that a little bit, and then it looks fuller all through here. And that's what Debbie loves. She loves the big top, you know, the fullness through here, and then to come down into her length. Okay, so I make sure she knows right where to go. That's cute. So she knows right to keep her head, you know, just straight. And I'm gonna come this way, just trim. I like to make sure all that hair is out behind her ear. Like I said, we're just trimming. Okay, so this side, same thing. Her head is going to be straight. Okay, all right, now after that, double check the sides. Okay, all right, sweet, and those feel even. Okay, just gonna take that half of that hair up. And so like I said, this is stacked, but it's not extremely stacked, and we are just trimming. So you're gonna hold that out and just trim those edges. And yeah, obviously, especially with Debbie, like, I mean, I am just trimming a little bit, but make sure you take enough off, you know what I mean? So because her hair grows fast too. And it's kind of funny because for a while, she'll just come in and we'll just, you know, keep trimming it. And it literally will grow out, and then all of a sudden she's like, we need a new cut. It just proves that every little bit, if you just trim it up, it's gonna grow. Right, Debbie?
Yes.
That's what's funny is all of a sudden her style is gone because we just keep trimming it. It just grows out. It's kind of fun though. Her daughter will tell her, if she like, no, Mom, I like this style on you. No, you should go shorter.
Yeah, she likes it short.
She does. In fact, the one time she was growing it out there for a little bit, and her daughter was like, just go back. Go back shorter. Sometimes it always seems like you have that one family member that's gonna actually really tell you what they think. Like, yeah, you probably should go shorter. Okay, and this is what's going to be fun when you see Debbie's cut when we're done, is this is kind of a longer, which I guess I wouldn't say long, but some of the haircuts that I've done, they want them really short, like a short stacked bob, or, and so this one's kind of a medium-sized, I wouldn't call it long, but it's just more medium length of a bob, stacked bob, slash A-line a little bit because it goes a little bit longer in the front. A bob is more even from the back to the front, but the A-line goes a little bit longer in the front. So I'm just pulling that other hair up with this. Okay. All right, now this side, I'm just starting at the top. You can come down, just follow that guide point. And you'll see it go right into that layering that is in the bottom, like the shorter pieces. Okay, sweet. All right, now, so for Debbie's top, I just take the whole middle section and hold it up. Point cut into that. Okay, and then on her sides, I like to bring them straight out instead of up. So I like to bring them straight out and just go like a 90-degree angle around her head this way, up to the top layer. And that blends that all in. Okay, and then straight up. All right, now, same thing here. I'm gonna hold this out. Come 90 degree. Around the head, which means straight out from the head. Okay, another side. Okay, sweet. Now, this is where she parts. It's on the left side. I just like to make sure this is nice and clean. Okay. Same with this. I like to bring this over. Just make sure those little edges are nice and clean. Okay, sweet. And then Debbie absolutely loves texture. Yes. That's one thing we don't want to go without with Debbie. Anyway, I'm gonna hold this up and I'm gonna come in. And with Debbie, I do a few. So of course, when you bend it, that's where it's at. You don't want to go in the part, but you're going to go about 3 times, like 1, 2, 3. Like opening and closing of the shears. I guess I should say what I mean. So cut, 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 cut. And Debbie has enough hair to do that too. If you don't, it's fine. You don't need to do that much. Back here, I'm just gonna do 2. Back through her back. Okay, then you can just comb all that hair out. And some people will ask, you know, well, what is texture? What is that? It is, they're shears that cut little hairs underneath, like we just cut, underneath the long hairs that sit on top of them. And so that helps you get the volume. Because some people, it just kind of freaks out, but it's okay. I promise it is. Some people, and there's hair out there that I would not recommend doing that on. You know what I mean? It just depends on the type of hair. So I definitely have clients that are like, nope, I'm good. You know, if they just want long hair that's just not you know, they just want it smooth and sleek, and like, you're obviously not going to texture their hair, you know, but if they want body and volume, it's a really good thing. Okay, so I did root lifter and mousse, and then we're going to dry against the way that she's going so we can get the volume in there. Okay, and then the back, I'm just going to dry this down. Show you another way to check the haircut while drying and styling the hair. Because sometimes on, you know, stacked A-lines, it can be hard to get the sides even and stuff. I'll just show you a little trick that I like to do when I dry. I just dried that down. Now I'm going the opposite way. So you can see I'm pushing the hair the opposite way that it's going to be coming down. And then of course back and forth on this top. Take and just kind of get that out of the way. I'm going to round brush this. And now the next section. And that's the thing too, just take littler sections, not big, thick sections. Some people think that, you know, it's faster to just hurry and grab big sections, but it actually takes longer and it's not done as well. So if you just take littler sections, it will really help it dry faster and dry the way you want it. Okay, now I'm going to show you. Okay, so I've dried all that section. Now for the sides and then the rest, I'm going to use the big round brush. See, I'm just round brushing it down. Okay, so this is one of my little thing that I always like to do is when I go to flat iron these sections, when I hold it out, you'll be able to see if there's any pieces that are out of line or not cut right. Like this right back here. If I hold this out and there's a big piece out here, which sometimes there can be, then you'll take that off. So you'll be able to see if it's connecting good when you come back through here. Obviously, you know, not really right there just because we're just pulling it down, but right here, like on the sides. So we're grabbing that long hair with the short hair. Can you see that? So right there, there's a little piece. So you can kind of connect that better. See, and it's just a little piece, like probably not one person would even notice that, but I like to know that it's exact, you know? Okay, right there. Can you see that? That's one little piece that could be cut a little bit more. So anyway, I love to do that, so I know I'm exact. Okay, we're gonna go with the next section and blow dry with the big round brush. So I'm just kind of, you can see how I'm kind of going up with it. Then I let that cool for a second and then pull it. This is the bang area. And I guess I wouldn't call it bangs, it's not really bangs, but just her front area. So let that cool. And then let that down. Round like that, let it cool. Okay, and then let that go. So same thing, just come through each little layer there and make sure it's a little bit right there. Oh, that's good. And I love this because it gives Debbie the fullness, but if you want a little bit of a straight look, then you just go back over it just a little bit with this flat iron. Okay. Oh, it's looking so pretty. All right, okay, we are getting there. Okay, now we'll start with this side. This is such a pretty color when the natural highlighting starts growing out. It helps, doesn't it?
It hides all the gray.
Yes, exactly. And we used to do kind of a light blonde a little bit, but we actually ended up putting like lighter highlights in it just because it blended so much better than just the regular, or you know, like a light caramel. We used to put a caramel in it, but we decided we liked the lighter for the regrowth when it starts growing out. Okay, just bringing my flat iron in there to just smooth that out. Sweet. Okay, so yeah, that color is just so pretty. It has that light in there with the rich 4N in there. It just looks super nice. Anyway, and so when it grows out, it is great. Okay, so we do like to hold tight here, in, down, and out. It definitely matters of what kind of comb you have. If you don't have a back comb, I would suggest using a comb and using, using the little teeth like this. That will be a good way to back comb your hair. And then of course, I love spraying under the back comb. So gorgeous. Okay, now I'm going to turn her to the mirror so I can see. Guess I better get her up so she can see in the mirror. Sometimes I turn people around and I'm like, is it okay? And they're like, I can't see it. I'm like, oh, sorry. Let me get you up towards the mirror because my mirror is high. Okay. Does that feel okay?
It's nice.
Okay. Because she's like me, we like the poof. So anyway, but this is such a gorgeous, sleek, sophisticated look. I love it. All right, is it out of your face? Sorry.
Yeah, that's
okay, sweet. I'm gonna turn her around so you can see. So pretty, and I just absolutely love her color. So fun. Okay, thank you, Debbie, so much for letting me share that. You guys, thanks again for your support. It's been fun getting to know more of you. So thanks again, and we will chat next time. See ya.